What's up, everybody? This is Rob Shack. So today we're going to be doing the next video in my Dynasty Warriors 2 finalizing the walkthrough here. We're playing as Lu Bu on the Dongzhuo forces of the Battle of Hulao Gate. His spear just clipped through Diao Chan's leg there, so you know, okay, that's good. But be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Help me get to 1,000 subs. That's the dream by the end of the year, so let's make that a reality, if you will. So I'm going to be playing through as Lu Bu on the Battle of Hulao Gate. We're going to be trying to knock people out, you know, save as many generals as possible. Last week we did the Hulao or Yellow Turban level and saved one general, and that was it, or two generals really. But so we're going to try to do that on this one, see how many people we can keep alive. I don't think I'll talk too much on this one because this is just, it's a throwback, and enjoy the other gameplay, other faction, if you will, gameplay. Oops, my little joystick thing. There we go. I disabled the joysticks. But yeah, Lu Bu's moveset in this game is kind of weird, honestly. I'll talk about that for a little bit. They very much fixed pretty much everything about his moveset in 3 and onward. It's pretty garbage in this game. A lot of his moves, they have that thing going where in with Lu Bu's moveset, it always knocks people over and does chip damage that way. You can always, like, hit other allies or enemies with people that you launch in the air with Lu Bu. They did that in this game as well. But everything in his moveset is pretty rough. His moveset is the same. I think pretty much everything else is not the same. They kind of redid his entire moveset because it's pretty bad. Not a lot of crowd clearing attacks, which like Lu Bu is kind of nowadays it's very known for. So I think they realized, like, oh wait, we're supposed to make Lu Bu menacing, and he's really not. Because he's not menacing in this game. Like, he's menacing in that he does a lot of damage if you're playing against him. But like when you're playing as him, like you'll see, all of his movesets are really weird, and they just don't. They're not very. You can't really hit a lot of stuff. I mean, he does a lot of damage. Like that's not a question, but it's just like. A lot of his charge attacks and his knockdown attacks are geared towards you would hit just one person. And I think they did that because, you know, Lu Bu was so challenging in this game, and like, if you wanted to beat him, you kind of have to fight him, and they make him a little bit easier to kill because all of his attacks, so many of his attacks just hit, like, if you were standing just slightly to the side, you would not get hit by his attacks. So, but he's really not a very good, actually, he doesn't do a lot of damage. Well, he does a pretty good amount of damage. But yeah, his Muso knocks people out. They basically just made it so he can't combo, like, at all. And again, I think they did all of that because they wanted to make sure that as the player, you had a sort of a chance to take him out. Because, like, I mean, I broke the game. When I beat Lu Bu over and over and over again, I just snipe him from a distance. But like, if you like want to actually fight him, it's so challenging. But if he knocks people away, I mean, he hits one person every 2 seconds. So like, yeah. The thing with him is that he gets increases in attack like crazy. So when you're playing against him, he basically always stuns you all the time. But when you're playing as him, he's so he's very disarmed, if you will. He just doesn't do a lot of damage, and he, I'll watch his, you want Shao just keeps annihilating my little general there. But yeah, like, because of the fact that in this game, if you swing and they get out of your little, if you, only the Muso, you can reset your character's movement. Other than that, like, you can't do that at all. So, this game is pretty broken with that. So, I think I just lost a general some standing right here. I don't really care. I'm gonna get rid of Lu. I'm gonna get rid of Cao Cao anyway, and nobody moves. It seems like on this game when you play as the other factions, they kind of didn't really script any AI programming here. They just kind of had the enemies do it, and so that's how the battles were going on. They really. It seems like these levels were much more of an afterthought in this game compared to in later games. Like even in 3, you know, when they have the voice acting, they obviously have to put a lot of intentionality into the game when they do that. So with this game, it's just kind of like, well, let's just literally swap the thing and then not change anything about it. Looks like that's like exactly what they did. So, the AI is pretty hilarious in this game. I hit him. I didn't even. Wow, that's pretty cool. I didn't even make him stunned. He just died. That was pretty awesome. So Lubu has some perks. I'm pretty sure I've never seen that happen before. Never just like ignored shielding and then just killed somebody without even like that was kind of nuts. So, all right, who's left? We have to get rid of Cow, I believe. He's the last one here, and then we'll move on and go towards anybody else. Did I just say Dion's lieutenant? Who the heck? What? Anyway, but yeah, this is fun to play as Lubu because look how awkward his movements are. They're not. They definitely restructuring his moveset was a brilliant idea for 3. I like how you can really like the Muso and his jumping attack is the same, but other than that, like everything else is pretty much totally different because it's pretty rough. But his Muso is still great, but you have to have them knocked into the air. They hadn't set it up where that when it knocks him in the air, it doesn't launch him flying far away. So. Still working on it. They were clearly working on this game. Again, that's why I don't hate on this game too much. I make fun of it a little bit because it's just got an endearing charm to it. But I don't hate this game because I'm going, yeah, like this game was out of nowhere. Like there was no hack. There was very little hack and slash. I don't think there was anything on the hack and slash genre before this game. Like at least it wasn't mainstream. So yeah, no hating on that. These are Yuan Shao colored units that are Cao name. Alright, well we're gonna move on now. I really doubt that anybody on our side is gonna move on the Hulao gate side, or the whatever gate that is that we just were at. We did lose our general there because I was not really paying attention, and it's pretty chill. It's pretty chill, honestly. So I was just like, well, I'll just fight all the generals next to the generals. Never do that in this game, obviously. You never want to fight near other allies because they just die, like, really badly. Kind of like what just happened back there. So, I'm going to keep running. Interesting thing about that is, one, there's going to be 2 red hairs. There's 2 red hairs now because I walked up to Guan Yu and I have the red hair. I spawn with red hair on his Lubu, which is kind of awesome. The fact that they just, like, give you red hair, it's not even an item in this game. You just, if you play as Lubu, or if you fight Guan Yu or Lubu, that's how you get red hair, and it will always get you red hair. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna get rid of Golden Zan here, because he's getting a little too close to my stronghold here. Really annoying when the generals get that full recharge just from getting knocked over once. I'm gonna try to get rid of Guan Yu here at some point. Elusive on this red hair, the secondary red hair that we've got going on here. That time I just hit him, but that wasn't a breaking of shields. That was just trying to swing at me for some reason. I don't really know what that was all about. I'm gonna finish him off with this Buso. Wow. I think I'm gonna get him. Yep. Insane. Lubu's good. Lubu's very good. Alright, I'm gonna go running over here now. Wong Fong's just getting thrashed over there. Don't really care. Gonna get rid of Zhang Fei. Yeah, the thing with this game that's hilarious is there really isn't much pathing for the enemies. I don't think there's any pathing for the enemies, actually. Even though they, like, give you a cutscene when you're playing on this level, where, like, Lubu is menacingly staring at your player. Doesn't really do anything. He doesn't really move. Nobody really moves on the enemy side on this level, I don't think. Although, it looks like, actually, one of our generals is moving. The general that was behind the general I let die over by Cao is actually moving, so that's kind of cool. Kind of didn't expect that, and that makes me kind of regret letting that one dude die, but it's chill. And then just get sniped a million times by archers, and then try to get out of here. Gonna go find Liu Bei. Trying not to get completely killed by archers. The archers are just so good in this game. If you just had a squad of archers following you around, you would just destroy everybody. Like, you wouldn't even have to do anything. Although actually in this game it's harder because the enemies heal every time they get knocked over, and so that happens a lot with the archers. So actually, forget what I just said. It would be really hard to have a group of archers with you. Buso there. That's my mistake. Some increases in life there. Find my... whatchamacallit. Lost a stronghold, but I don't even know where that was. It was back over by, what's his name? Sun Jian took it out. I'm not sure what that general's name is right now. I'm not thinking about it. But anyway, so yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and chill now. I'm not going to say much more. Just going to keep taking out generals, working on it, beating people, winning the side for my faction. But it's pretty cool. I actually didn't expect them to have pathing for the enemies on this level. It's kind of nice. Really didn't think they would take that time, because on Yellow Turban they did not. So we'll see if everybody else moves, because if I saved Wang Fong, I believe is his name. Yes. I did save Wang Fong, so we'll see if he moves, because if he doesn't move, then that means probably the first dude wasn't going to move. Maybe he would have, but kind of not. So now I'm going to come running over here, rescue this dude who's fighting Sun Jian stuff. Sun Jian stuff is already permeating the gate here, so I'm going to come running over, make sure he's still alive. Yeah, he's still doing it. He's alright. Get rid of Cheng Pu first. Try to keep my red hair, because having red hair is pretty cool. It's unique that he's on the map, and it's annoying how in this game the horses vanish after, 2 seconds. But in this game, that's just what happens. They were working on it. I do really like that bodyguards of people generals you're fighting, drop health. That's just such a good idea, and they totally didn't bring that back, and I don't know why. I think you can't stun. That's interesting. I think you actually can't stun with that attack. It just kills them, which is pretty cool. Gong here real quick. I had to make sure he didn't heal, because, they do all the time. So is Wang Feng... Okay, looks like Wang Feng is moving. Well, it looks like his troops moved more than he did. I think he is actually heading towards Yuan Shao strongholds. It's cool that they actually programmed that stuff in. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and... I keep saying I'm going to stop recording my voice here, but it's kind of interesting. I'm just letting my thoughts flow on this one. I've been doing that more with this game because I already got what I wanted to finished for this game, so that's why I'm just like super chill about it. Health here, there's a million pieces of health because I've been fighting a lot of generals here. There's Sun Jian just Busoing forever. I don't even know how long that. It's like, I think he got hit by my units, which is why he got health back. And the parry system in this game is absolutely hilarious. Totally broken. A non-dodgeable attack like that is so hilarious. A non-dodgeable parry makes absolutely no sense, but it works out. Is this my horse back here? Yeah. That's not my horse. Where'd my horse go? Did I lose my horse? Yeah, I might have walked away from red hair. And then he despawns immediately, so bummer, but it's okay. I'm not super bummed. All the horses in this game pretty much are the exact same speed, because when you're on red hair, you don't outrun generals that are on the white horse, the hex marks or whatever it's called, or the generic like troop soldier horse. They're all equally the same speed. Yeah, that move looks really... I mean, that's his AoE crowd clearing move, but it's way better to do the ground pound earthquake thing that he does in 3 on... Actually, wait, it's just 3. 4 he does the grab, 5 he does the slash. Lu Bu's cool. They did a good job with this character. And they've definitely actually worked to improve him, which is good, obviously. Right. Gonna come up here, get rid of these. I think there's 2 gates up here, so I'm gonna come and get rid of these. And then we'll sandwich, create a pincer attack, and get rid of Yuan Shao. Yuan Shao has been screaming for help for a long time now. And I apologize, I'm not helping you. I mean, I really am helping him by, you know, winning the rest of the level. We'll go ahead and work towards Yuan Shao. He's got 3 officers. The thing about Fan Shu is he has so many troops with him that makes it a lot harder for the enemies to actually kill him. He's just surrounded by allies everywhere. Dodge these archers. Gosh, there's a general here. Well, okay, let's just work on it. We'll fight Zhang He. This will be a disaster, but I have an increase in defense for a little bit. Surprised these archers haven't shot me in a second. Something of mine. Did something of mine just take out one of... I don't even know where that... It felt like that didn't happen where I was not expecting that. So I guess my units are somewhere. They moved. Maybe like just a group of units of my... Like an elite unit is down by Fan Shu. Because we just defeated Yang Liang and I wasn't even there for that. Keep on running. Let's find Zhang He, his experience, and then we'll. And I also want to see how much health Fan Shu has left. Show. Okay, so we just lost 1 general this time, so that's a lot better than the Yellow Turban level. The Yellow Turban level is a lot harder than this one, though. Your side is very outnumbered in that one as well. This one, you kind of have a little bit more leeway for keeping your side alive, I think. It just seemed like everybody didn't die right away. Morales weren't plummeting. There was just, it's the problem with the Yellow Turban level is that your forefront, the leading generals on your side have so many units, and it just their morale drops so fast because they just have so much, you know, crap on their side with them that just ruins their morale completely. Go, getting rid of him. I'm gonna go run over, get rid of Yuan Shao, and we'll finish this up. So, yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks for watching, and yeah, subscribe, help me get to 1,000 subs. Peace!